TechTrader.com. It's Thursday, the 24th of August. Not a good day on Wall Street. Very bad day. Stocks gapped up and immediately sold off, and for the rest of the day, sold off sharply and ended up with big losses. Some of the big market leaders really got crushed, NVIDIA being one of the big culprits. The pre-market last night at 519.5, high this morning 506 and change, closing down at 471, down 30 some odd points, I believe it was. I don't have it in front of me, but today we're going to discuss the swing trades as we do every Thursday, or what's left of them. We've had stopped out of quite a few, but we're still long and strong this many. Now, if you look at AAOI, it had a big 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, some people looked at me and said, no, that's not enough of a wave. It's a 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm still expecting, if the market cooperates, that this stock could be $30 stock. But for now, big reversal day to a new high, and then an engulfing reversal day like we had in here, or similar to other days. This is a potential pullback signal, and I would be careful about 1135.40 as support. Now I know we're 2.5 points from that, so you have to make a choice here whether you want to pull back or wait another day and see what the market does. ADMA broke out beautifully and looked like it did it a big volume, and then immediately pulled back with the market as the markets came down in the last couple of weeks. It's at support right here. Maybe stop that shortly, but the long-term pattern is still intact should it hold. CROX on the short side, it came down from the bear coil, and we said this is a short right there. Note that it came down from the 106.7 range and reached as low as 91 before bouncing right to resistance, and today backing off another 413 to 4%. Looking at the longer term picture, it's a massive topper, head and shoulders, and it's broke down. For the most part, next support is 91. Beneath that, we're looking at 84 and way down here in the mid 60s, maybe. DBRG, put it out, and as soon as I put it out, I looked at that again and I said, you know what, I made a mistake, folks. I did. And the reason I made a mistake is when you look at the fact that it did not break through the double top, the fact that the volume was not there, and neither were technicals, that should not have been put out, and I apologize. But I would be exiting this stock. I don't like the way that reversal looked today. And it could be a head and shoulders top as well. Frpt exploded, put a swing on it, formed a wedge, looked great until the market brought it back down right to support where the breakout is. I'd like to see it not break down under the $70 range, which is the price and moving average support. If it does hold and go back up, we may be seeing 90 or so, but be careful with that one. Could be a head fake. IDYA, beautiful, and completely ignoring the market, up again today, $1.08. When they see this kind of a stock move in this kind of a market, that's a good relative strength. Now there is resistance here near the all-time high. I may have taken that already. Looks like it hit about 27 and change, 27.75. We broke through that. So new highs, new all-time highs today, and then lousy market, always a good sign of relative strength. Now I'm left to see the stock go to where I think it can. Mid-range target is around 30.31, but upper channel 36.7. Another stock on my short list is INTA, which completed a head and shoulders top, broke down and snapped back, but it failed at the breakdown point and now has this bear wedge. I think it goes lower. First target around 30 and then 27 or less. LYTS broke out, looked really good until today when it reversed and finished down near the lower end of the range. That is a negative reversal near a double top. I would be awfully careful with this one too. If it goes any lower than where it was at the close today, 115. MANH on the short side, well, it squeezed up first and then rolled over. That move took it to 195. I believe I said 194 cover, but just a little bit above that. And today it got whacked back from 195 to 187, finished 189.95. Still, what I need is this one to break down under 185, and then we're looking at 172 or less. NEOG looked like a breakout. It certainly was the other day, and then it pulled back down. Note today's engulfing bearish reversal day. Not good. I would say stop under 22, and it's 22.62 right now, so be careful. Or give yourself a little leeway, and it's 21.5. But either way, through this level, it's dangerous. ORIC broke out, put a swing on it, immediately backed off and popped, but today it had a little bit of a negative day. Nevertheless, the long-term chart is still intact, and you can elect to either hold a stop underneath 790 or the price support at 740. OUST popped to resistance, looked like it was breaking out. We put a swing on it and then backed off, like several stocks have done. Right now it's on a key initial support at 550.55. Secondary support is around $5. POWL exploded. We put a swing on it. It's now coiling bullishly. I don't know how much, if the market comes down, how much this can drop. It sure looks like it's headed for higher levels. I got a $100 target. RPD broke out. We put a swing. It then backed off. It's holding support so far. I just don't want to see go underneath 44.5 3/4. My target, mid 50s. TSAT, one of the better stocks we've seen in the last week or two. Beautiful swing target was broken. Stock reversed today after making a new high. Not a total bearish engulfing day, but it was a bearish reversal. At this point, I needed to hold around ideally 19.5. Secondary support 17.5. We may need to consolidate a little bit as it's had a long 1, 2, 3, and may need to wait for, which it's already apparently started. ULBI, explosive move. We caught it as it broke out. It had a nice day swing, meaning it went from 845 to 1045 in one day. Then it came down and bounced, but today reversed negatively again in an engulfing bearish reversal day. Don't like that at all. Stop under 765. If it goes, 11.5 is your target. And finally, XPEV also looks like it broke out here with a what I would call island reversal. I need some follow through. You can see over the last week or two, I've been unable to get to 17. And should it do that, 18, 20, 21 type targets or more. But be careful. Any move under the moving average about 15 would be negatory for me. If it does break out, we look a lot better, but I'm concerned about it now. Even though it does have a bullish island reversal bar, it needs a follow through and the market may not let it. And that's it tonight for the swing trade review. The list has been pared down quite a bit. Only about 17 left. For now, HB out. And let's hope we have a good day tomorrow. Good night, everybody.